September 11, 2001 was primary day in New York City, and I was at my station in the Bronx when a call came in that a plane had hit the Trade Center. We rushed to the TV to watch, and within minutes, the second plane hit as well. We realized that life forever has changed. As millions were fleeing Lower Manhattan and Ground Zero, we were rushing into the fire. We were rushing down to Ground Zero. So often I hear about the heroic efforts of the police and the firefighters, but it was the building trades, and it was UA members that were down there side by side with those very uniformed personnel. Now that 20 years have passed, I think there are so many that really didn't understand what took place, how emotional that was. My father worked in the Trade Center prior to, and I remember when that tower came down, that second tower came down, I had stopped at his house just to let him know what was going on and try to find out more myself, and he just collapsed in tears. He couldn't believe it.
Nothing prepared you to turn that corner. And I remember saying to Charlie, you know, what happened? Where is it? Because all it was this mound that looked about 10 stories, and it looked like it was alive. There was so many people crawling over it with buckets, digging with their hands, and there it was. That's all that was left.
We lost our mother on 9/11. It's a very dark day. I remember working. I was actually working in New Jersey, and I remember somebody from the building said a plane just crashed into the Twin Towers. I'm like, really? So we went up to the roof and we were looking at it, and it was smoking. And then all hell broke loose when another plane hit. And
I didn't even know my mother was in the building. She had just moved there she was on Water Street for 20 years. Yeah. We lost a lot that day.
It was horrible. One of the guys was in the service, and he told me, this is what war is. The smell of war. I never was in the service, but it smelled. He said it was death.
Thinking we need some burning outfits, oxygen and acetylene, and there was none to be found. And I went into a building adjacent, I guess a little bit south of the site, and thought, well, go down to boiler room. We might find something down there. And sure enough, there was some tanks down there, and we were able to drag them up the stairs and take them out and use them, that day to burn some of the steel that was just laying.
So they would give you a torch and give you enough lead, and then they would say, all right, go in this hole and see if you can find somebody. So I would wiggle my way to the hole, and then you would find the body, and you burn them out. You didn't want to burn them up anymore, so you would lie your body on them like this, and you would try to burn it, get the steel off, so you could pull the debris out and then pull the body out. But the smell and the sights and the sounds, I mean, I could see it right now.
A couple of firemen, unfortunately, that they were looking for, and they had to, this poor individual, I was there to burn the rebar. As they put the body in the body bag, everyone, the firemen, myself, had a hard head, and removing that and saying a quick prayer for that person, and then it was back into working.
The way we unified, I mean, New Yorkers tend to be a little hardened, a little distant, but in those moments, everybody came together, and there was no color, and there was no R's and no D's. We were all Americans, and everybody just wanted to help. How could we help?
I'll tell you one thing. I'm proud of all the brothers in Local 1 that came down there, business agents, business managers, steam fitters, upstate local there, that how tight we became after that situation. Because unfortunately, sometimes it takes a tragedy to bring people closer together. But some people, I could just go look at them. I don't even have to say hello. We were there. We had a bond. We built it back. We built it back bigger, better, stronger, like the Bionic Man. I mean, they tried knocking us down, and we kept on coming back, and we kept on building, and everyone was proud.
It's something to say. It's that it was done the right way, and it stands for nobody's gonna bring us down ever again.
On this 20th year when you go, if you could say something to your mom, Barbara, what would it be?
We miss you. Never forget you. Never forget anybody else that was lost there. It was a very, very hard time. But not a day goes by I don't think about her.
We're all family. UA strong.